Hey guys.
What's up?
Oh, we're live.
What's up? We are live.
Awesome.
Coming at you live. There's our lead. There's our MC.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Sam?
What up, Sam? What's going on?
What's up, guys?
I thought producer Kevin was our Kevin for a second.
A lot of talented Kevins out there.
It's true. Kevin Costner,
Durant.
Kevin Federline.
Oh.
Definitely number 2 on my list as well.
He was the first one that popped in my head, and I was like, I can't say him first.
Who's running the screen share right now? Is that Rob? Cool.
Yep.
Rob, I'm going to have you switch back to the screen share in a second. I'm just going to add a couple more feeds here into the remote.
Do we want to pull up that hoop grid while we wait?
Absolutely not.
I purposely didn't look at it so I could.
I haven't looked at today's either. I'm prepared for it to be one I struggle with.
Is someone going to share it?
What's up?
Yeah, I can't give me.
Are we doing the grid?
Just add in these real quick, and then I can share it.
Nice.
What's
Hey,
up,
Dream.
Dream? What's up, Johnny?
Give it another minute, 2 minutes.
Yeah, and I guess in the meantime, we can get going on this if we want.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay.
Ooh.
Kobe season.
Yeah.
Do we go Derek Fisher, or is that too obvious?
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to get us the rarity score we need. In chat, everyone that's here, help us out.
Easy one. Go Roni Turioff.
Yep.
Turioff as Kobe teammate and Warriors.
Yeah.
Kobe Warriors.
All right, I had to jump that one first.
All right, Sam got us
Top
started.
30 points. I got maybe Andrew Bynum or even maybe D'Lo.
So we're working on this square, right?
Yeah.
Top 30 in points in a season. So Shaq's too obvious.
Yeah.
Powell's too obvious.
So we have D'Lo and Bynum. You said Greer.
Yeah.
Chat. Let us know if you got anyone. Top.
I'm gonna
30 points.
say D'Lo would be less of a guess because you kind of forget Kobe was technically on that team, or that they overlapped.
All right, we're gonna try D'Lo. All right, 6.19%. Not too bad.
Okay.
That's not too
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, okay. Maybe like Eddie Jones. Yeah.
Yeah, Rob nailed it at the end.
Yeah.
Eddie Jones would have been a better
Nick
move.
Van Exel.
Old school Lakers. Yeah. Well,
Did he overlap with Sid Sabalas?
No. I know that
Okay.
said was a top 30 scorer. I think he.
yeah, Rob, you need to be a little quicker.
Top 30 in points in a season.
Xavier McDaniels is getting a shout out from King Goose Emperor.
For
What
Winston.
about Wally Zerbiak for the Wolves top 30? Can we top that? Obviously.
Yeah, let's go square by square so chat knows what we're working on. So yeah, top 30 points in a season for a Timberwolves player.
Can we do better than Zerbiak?
Yeah, Wally Zerbiak, who Sam's throwing out. Anyone have anyone?
Can't do better.
Dream likes Wally. Let's try it. What is he? SCZ. I probably should have just called him Wally.
Maybe we should put
Yeah.
D'Angelo Russell for him too.
Okay.
All right.
Getting a lot of sixes. That's my range these days. Huh?
Sticking in the single digits, I feel like is good. Let's go to Jazz. Top 30 in points in a season.
Dantley.
Malone's way too obvious.
Dantley would be a good one. I told everybody that played before. They won't even have his picture. Anyone that played before 1990.
Carlos Boozer?
Aaron Williams and Pistol Pete getting shout outs in chat.
Ooh, Pete
Boozer's a good
Maravich.
call.
That's a good one. That's a great one.
I wonder if Pistol Pete got to top 30 in points.
I like Pistol Pete. I just don't know how much Hoops Grid
That's going to be like
viewers
a unicorn.
Do we
know
think
about
he's scored
players
enough?
from the 70s.
Oh, no. Oh, there's a – got to make sure you don't accidentally click on Peter Maravich, this random guy who apparently played 1 year. Do we like Pistol Pete?
Try it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Wow.
Wow, more
Higher
people.
than I
Rare
would
as I thought.
More
And
people.
they have his picture. Weird.
Let's go back to Sam's wheelhouse. In chat, we're doing a Warriors Jazz crossover.
Andres Biedrins, Richard Jefferson.
Love the Beatrice call.
Biedrins was on the Jazz? Wow.
Yep.
That's a good one.
Derek Fisher? Did he ever? I don't think he.
Biedrins.
He was. Actually, Fisher's a good one because they traded him to the Jazz and he sunk him in the playoffs the next year.
Wow, don't remember Fisher on the Jazz, but all right.
He had a swan song there.
Biedrins or
Showed
Fisher?
up for one random playoff game, hit 5 threes, and then left.
Looks like Peter Maravich was Pistol Pete's tag.
Pete Maravich was the original Nepo baby?
Yeah.
All right, chat. Do we want Biedrins or Fisher?
Biedrins.
Biedrins?
Biedrins.
Wow, that shocks me that
Wow.
many people answered the Biedrins.
Everyone loves Andres.
We'll just move to the
Local
left.
legend.
Bulls Jazz crossover. Who do we like?
Bulls.
Tough.
Was Ronnie Brewer on both of those teams? Ah,
Ronnie Brewer got shot out
Yeah.
in chat too.
Chat likes it.
Chat likes Ronnie Brewer. Good call, Greer.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Let's see.
Let's go to Bulls Timberwolves.
I want
Levine is probably going to be pretty popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do better than
Shout
that, I
out.
think. Oh, give me Danielle Marshall for Warriors and Wolves.
Oh, Danielle. We got to.
I don't think we're topping that.
Well, we're not yet. We'll wait. We'll stick on Bulls T Wolves for now. Not Mark Jackson.
Did Mark with the C play for the Wolves? Did I forget that? Aaron? If he did, that's probably better than Danielle.
Jimmy Butler, another. Oh, Anthony Tolliver's a good shot.
Tolliver's too recent.
Wow.
I think Danielle's going to be rarer than Tolliver.
For the build hoop grids into playback. All right, so for Bulls T Wolves, who are we going with? Final answer.
I'm blanking.
I've erased a lot of Bulls from my mind.
Pat Bev. So it seems like we have Pat Bev, Levine, Jimmy Butler, all which seem like pretty popular recent choices, but I think we probably have to go with one of them.
Beverly.
Beverly, let's do it. Not bad.
Rarer than I expected.
Yeah,
I
not bad.
thought that would be a higher scoring one. All right, do we go Danielle Marshall or Mark with a C Jackson?
Mark with
I
the
don't
C.
remember him in Minnesota, but I'll defer to you, Aaron.
Let's go Mark with the C.
We're gonna trust
If he
Aaron. Aaron,
if he played for them,
this is all on you, Aaron. If
let's do it.
Let's do it. Oh, beauty.
That's the winner.
Unicorn, wow.
Beauty, Aaron. Let's go. All right, let's go. Kobe teammate that also
Okay, we
played.
can go like Horace Grant, Ron Harper. Ooh, Radmanovich.
I love Harper.
Excellent.
Oh,
Radmanovich is
Radmanovich.
leader in the clubhouse.
I love the Radmanovich call. And with Harp's kid being such a high prospect, maybe he's a little more top of mind. Oh, great call.
77. I'll take it.
Not bad. 77.07.
Not bad, group.
Good job, squad. All right. We can flip back over to you, Rob. Oh. Perfect.
All right, should we get started, guys?
Let's get it going.
So you guys can tell we're testing some new formats here. We want to make these town halls a little more playbacky, kind of more like how it actually is when you're on the got some exciting stuff. We're going to kick off, and I'll kick it over to Kevin, who's going to walk us through what's coming down the pipeline on the product side.
All right, let's start with Android. And I think backing up, we've got a theme this summer has really been about helping new fans come to Playback and get started successfully. We know that it's a challenge for you to bring folks from another platform over to a brand new platform. So a lot of these kind of upcoming features that we're going to run through touch on that, making it really easy for a visitor to get started. So with iOS, we saw that getting into the App Store, making it easy for somebody to download the app was hugely impactful. And so for Android, we've got our beta app now live, which you can find in the Play Store. But we're still definitely working through the beta, and you can, I think we might drop it into chat here. It's also in the Discord. And then our goal is to get this publicly available next month. So we're working hard on this right now.
Looks dope.
Any other comments on Android before we move on?
When can we start hosting directly from mobile?
Definitely want to add those creator features to mobile for sure.
One step at a time.
Yeah.
You'll see Android make a return during the community love section too. So shout out to you, communities already using it.
Heck yeah. Okay, let's move on to the TV stream preview. So also on the theme of helping people who are new to Playback understand the value of the platform. So we are now showing a preview of the broadcast before you sign up, just so that it's crystal clear that this platform isn't just a place to hang out and talk, but you can actually see broadcasts. And then obviously once you sign up and you verify your TV provider, you can watch the broadcast on Playback. So we're hopeful that this will really help drive signups. You can see that once the preview expires, people will get prompted to sign up. So this is another one that we hope will increase conversion when your room is live and you're trying to get new people to sign up.
So it won't even matter if they're logged into Playback. They'll see the free preview?
That's right.
Cool.
Oh, that's fire. It should, yeah, like, imagine if your first time coming on Playback is like ultimate moment of a game. Like, you can't forget a moment like that.
Yep. Yeah, Eternal's asking, the preview feature is active. And I should clarify that we're previewing if it's a TV broadcast, because we have to authenticate subscribers for those. If it's just a screen share, or if it's just you on stage, or if you're watching something that is not subscription content, then we will show that to visitors. So this is specifically for TV broadcasts.
Yeah, I imagine this should help people, convert into a room member or something like that if they at least get a little taste of what it's like to see the stream.
For sure. All right, I'll pass this to Ari, who's going to talk to us about featured clips.
Cool. Could someone else queue up the adaptive streaming capture? Because actually, it looks like it got lost. And I'll just start this one. So yeah, hey, thanks. First off, I think this is my first time talking at one of these, which is pretty exciting. So just want to say hi. And it's great to see everyone here, especially the people who have been coming every month. It's really amazing to see just the support and the engagement and just the dedication from you guys are top creators, really. So yeah, kind of continuing on the theme of making sure that people understand what Playback is and what Playback is for. I guess you could say that the stream previews are kind of for when your room is live, so that anyone who comes, no matter if they have an account, if they are completely new, they kind of can see what the whole point is, which is to watch the live game together. We've also seen that, we got the adaptive streaming. Let's start with the featured clip. So we've also seen that when people come in the rooms offline, it seems like people don't really get what the point is. And this obviously happens a lot because, you post a link to on Twitter or on your Discord, and you're live for 2 hours, and then people see the tweet later and they don't really understand kind of what happened. So we're introducing something that we're calling featured clips, and let's just kind of walk through how that works. So you'll see when you go to your profile, and this is already live, there's a new button to upload a clip. So you can go to any clip that you have, could be an edit from a watch party recording. It could be you talking about what Playback is, kind of whatever you think best showcases your community. You could just make a short clip, up to 3 minutes long, 200 megabytes, upload it here, give it a title. You'll notice that it might take a minute or two to process. So this is because we're actually converting the videos to a consistent format. So it'll play no matter what device users are on, or no matter what you use to export the video. You can preview it in the settings form, make sure it looks okay. And then when you're ready, hit save. And then you'll see when you go back to your profile, you've got a featured clip in your kind of banner area. So what's really cool about this is when people land on your page, they'll see the clip away, it'll start playing, they can unmute, and then at any time, users can kind of collapse it down and you'll see your banner. So we're kind of giving you the opportunity to showcase your brand, both with kind of your images, your logos, and also using a clip that you think kind of puts your best foot forward.
Now I can relive the Sadiq Bey game winner every time I click on the light years room.
So we think this is going to be pretty awesome. And I know that this is just, you still have to upload the clip, which we realize is maybe not quite as easy as cutting a clip directly from your clip on Playback, but we're working towards kind of a more fleshed out recordings and clipping feature. So this is just kind of the first step. And, we're excited to see how you guys use it and how it helps get people into your rooms. So moving on, we've got another really cool thing, and this kind of benefits everyone, which is adaptive streaming. So you probably are used to, on streaming sites like YouTube or, pretty much anywhere where you go to watch streams, you can adjust the quality, right? So it might start out at HD or 720p, and then if your network quality drops, it's going to drop down to a lower quality to make sure that the stream keeps going. So what sets Playback apart from someone like YouTube TV or wherever else you watch your streams is synchronization, right? So everyone's seeing the same thing at the exact same time, and that's pretty special. And we think that really unlocks an incredible experience, but it also has some trade-offs, and some things that maybe are more table stakes or kind of expected with the stream are a little bit harder to achieve. So we're really excited that we've been able to get this to work, and starting over the next few weeks, we're going to be rolling this out to every room, and you'll see that you now have a quality selector. So up in the top right, you got this little quality button. It'll start out in auto, and we think for most people that'll be fine. But you can also pin it at a lower quality or pin it at the highest quality. And this should really help, especially on mobile, where people are on cellular networks, and sometimes the quality of their network can't quite keep up with the quality of the stream. This will make sure that people are able to watch smoothly. So yeah, this is something that we think is going to help everyone, and we're really excited to see how overall viewing quality improves with this released across the board. So really excited about this one.
Awesome. Great having you on stage, Ari. First of many.
Yeah, it's weird to be on this side of the camera.
Just for everyone who hasn't met Ari yet, he's our CTO. So we have him and the team to thank for all of these amazing updates. So really grateful for what Ari's brought. And we'll bring up another member of the team, Leon from our design team, who's going to talk about the stage spotlight.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, so introducing this new feature, we really want to just keep leaning into the remote as this kind of universal place to basically host your watch party and choose your content streams here. But yeah, we're adding a pretty simple feature here, but I think it'll help for a lot of flexibility within watch parties here. We're calling it Stage Spotlight. The idea here is essentially you'll just be able to pipe in your stage video and basically make that take over as the mainstream here. So whether you're hosting a conversation-based event or one that's based around a live TV event, you could basically just keep switching around between different camera sources here. Anytime your camera is active and you're on stage, it'll just automatically be added to this list here. And you'll basically be able to, just jump between different camera feeds as a moderator. And then again, switch back to live TV, just really, again, leaning into the remote as this kind of studio for you to control your event.
So what happens if you turn on the spotlight and you have other people on stage?
The stage will be the same there. We're keeping the stage as its own separate element from the stream, and the content stream as this really kind of blank canvas for you to, again, choose whatever content you want there, whether it's your camera, someone else's camera who's on stage as well, or if you want to jump to the screen share or live TV. This is really just kind of the singular input for that singular feed. And you see here on the right where on mobile, this could be a little more compelling where the stream really takes over there if it is just a conversation-based kind of stream there where, you want to utilize the kind of full space of the phone there.
Get your talking head on. It's time.
Oh, yeah.
Can finally do my own official halftime show. Sorry, Bonte.
Yeah, one note on our inspiration behind this is we kind of started out as just watching the game. Like that's what the platform was for initially. So you've seen this remote expand over time, but it just started as TV broadcast with a stage. And especially over the summer, I don't know if it was the off season that inspired it or some of the features that have been added to the platform, but we've seen creators use Playback in a lot more expansive ways, hosting live podcasts, hosting spaces style hangouts and discussions. We've really found it amazing to see the different ways that creators have pushed the platform. Definitely seeing some of you in chat who've helped push the platform this way, so thank you. But this is just one step we're making in this direction, and I think this will be a big theme for us in the future. You won't just be able to choose a single source. Maybe there'll be layouts, and you'll be able to customize it to any end. But yeah, excited to expand.
Yeah, I would just add, we know that for a lot of creators, using software like StreamYard or some of those kind of OBS studio type things can be annoying or like a little bit of an obstacle to get started. So our vision is kind of to take that out of the picture and to give you all the tools that you need directly in the product to, create your own, complex graphics and kind of create your own production. So this is kind of a first step in that direction.
Cool. All right. Just quickly on moderation. This is just part of growing up as a platform. We already had some trolls in our chat earlier today, so you can see that it happens everywhere. And we've definitely heard from you that this is happening more often. So it's a blessing and a curse. And there's a lot the team is doing to improve our moderation capabilities. So first up, we're stepping up bans so that they're more complete room bans. Right now, it's kind of a chat ban, but these banned users shouldn't be room members at all. And you should be able to manage that in better ways. But there will also be tools kind of on our end. While we do want to give you the ability to control who's in your room and what people are doing in your room, we know that sometimes there will be issues that kind of span beyond your room, and we'll be adding a reporting feature so you can report a user or a message to us, and then we can step in and review the case if needed. And then there will also be kind of more automatic capabilities. Ari, I don't know if you want to speak to some of the work that we've started to do there, but that'll definitely be a bigger area for us in the future.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think as with a lot of these updates, these are incremental changes, and we know that there's more that we could do and we want to do. So we're always trying to think about, okay, how can we step in the right direction? And we think that this kind of first few features for moderation is kind of laying the groundwork for giving creators a lot more customization and making sure that every use case can kind of be handled, individually, because we know that not everyone has the same, kind of community policies for what kind of chat is acceptable or, what constitutes a ban. So yeah, I think we're going to be doing a lot of work in this area. But yeah, to your point, Kevin, about auto mod stuff, we have shipped some improvements on that. So we've had issues with people posting unsavory links in the chat, I guess you could put it. And we have a better system now. So, we have like thousands and thousands of known like toxic links that will automatically get banned. And we're going to continue to improve that and also give you guys the tools to customize those things in the chat. So definitely stay tuned for more. But yeah, I think that these moderation things should be going out in the next 3 or 4 weeks. So this is a near-term change that you guys can expect.
Can we still link to x.com? Thanks for that one, Elon.
That's banned.
All right. So discovery. So both with moderation and discovery, there's a lot we're hoping to accomplish here. Part of it is sort of how we're hoping to expand the creator audience on the platform. But maybe we'll come back to that. But yeah, we've talked about discovery a little bit recently. And we know this is super important, both for creators to expand their audience and reach new fans, but also for fans who've told us that they want to find other rooms on Playback and other communities to join. So we're starting work on this very soon. And the goal is to put this out before the NBA regular season so that everyone can benefit from Playback as a more public, open platform. So we're really excited for discovery and pairs well with moderation. Does anyone want to,
Awesome.
Yeah, Sam, were you going to talk about how we see this impacting our creators on the platform?
Yeah, at a high level, right now, it's hard to find other communities' Playback rooms unless you're already a member of their community or you follow them on another social media platform. So the goal is, now you can just go to your main Playback page, see who's live, see which rooms are trending, maybe see which rooms are scheduled for later, and find more communities to interact with and have fun. It'll also make it easier for creators. When they're telling people where to go, you can probably just say, go to playback.tv and just look for the light years room, search light years there. You'll be able to find it that way. I had a question, Kevin. When is this looking to go live? I don't know if you covered that in the earlier part.
I think October is our target. Before the NBA regular season is when we're hoping to get it. But yes, Ari, let me know if I'm out of line on that.
That's definitely the plan. I think I know we've shared this in previous town halls, so I don't want people to think that this is getting delayed or anything. Like, we obviously have a lot of stuff we're working on. I think with discovery, it's just, we want to make sure that everyone can put their best foot forward and we have a good content schedule. And just that, we're addressing the most pressing problems first. So I think definitely by NBA season, we should be good there.
One other quick discovery call out. If you have a private community or you don't want to be displayed there, you can always set your room to be private and it won't show. So as always, you have the freedom to decide if you want to be on discovery or not. Maybe you have 2 rooms, maybe you have a private room and a public room. We just want to give you guys the option.
Yeah. And we're going to do our best to obviously feature communities that are really excelling and that are growing, and also try to promote communities that are new and that kind of need a boost. So, we'll see how it works at first. And, these kind of algorithm things are always a bit tricky. So it might take some time to kind of tweak the knobs to get the right balance. But we're excited to be able to kind of feature everyone as best we can.
And just a quick reminder, while Discovery is not live, search is, so you can always still search rooms, and that'll also exist when Discovery goes live.
All right. Now we're doing community love. This is the portion of the town hall where we talk about all the cool things that creators are doing in promoting their rooms, and using new features. So Brandon's got the first award, and everybody's going to get everyone who wins will get a playback act.
Yep. So those that have joined before, you guys sort of know the drill. But for those that are new, our first award is Best Use of New Features. I sort of teased this earlier when Kevin was talking about the Android app, but for this session, the Best Use of New Features is going to be around usage on the Android app. So we had 12 communities average at least one weekly viewer on the Android app since we launched. So we're going to try something a little bit new here. We're going to enter all 12 of you in a little bit of a giveaway to see who our winner is for this month. So let me get up the wheel spinner. And the nominees are Space Gang, Chasing Wins, Stew Squad, The Daily Dunk, Rockets Watch, The Dunker Spot, TS Kingdom, Scoreboard Don't Lie, Lakers Nation, Facts and Stats, and WNBA Collector Community. So good luck to all of you, and let's go ahead and give it a spin.
Facts and Stats.
Facts and Stats are our winner for Best Use of New Features, use of the Android app. Sending it back over to Greer for our next award.
All right. Up next is Best Graphic. And again, this is another month where you guys' creativity was incredible. The nominees are, I'm showing it. WNBA Collector Community. They promoted a watch party for the WNBA All-Star Game, Team Wilson versus Team Stewart. The second nominee is the Sixth Man Show, an Orlando Magic-based team community community, and they promoted their debut, I think, for Summer League. The third nominee is PGM Fan Cave, Purple and Gold Mines, and they promoted basically a month's worth of content where they were watching things oriented around Kobe Bryant and his history with the Lakers. So on that graphic, you see not only the link to their playback room, but every single installment that they hosted over the series. And the last nominee is Boards to Buckets, who promoted a special playback a special session on Playback to rip open a pack of NBA Top Shots. So we're going to put the poll in the chat. It's in there now. You can vote for your faves, and we'll give you guys 10 seconds before we close the chat. NBA is winning this. Born Rebel, put it in the poll. Your votes don't count if they're not on the poll.
I'm gonna give it another minute, not minute, or 20 seconds.
20 seconds, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna close it since it seems like a landslide. And the winner is...
All right, Sixth Man Show. Great work. The graphic is super cool. Summer League's always fun, so the graphic definitely embodies that. Brandon will take us into Best Clip.
Yeah. So as always, just want to shout out the awesome clips that all the communities continue to post to your social media. Continue to do that and make sure you tag us at Watch Playback so that you can be considered as a nominee for the Best Clip Award. So the 4 nominees for Best Clip are Sixth Man Show, The Committee, No Dunks, and Chasing Wins. And we're actually going to go ahead and watch a clip from each. So we got the sixth man show up first. And let's run the clip. All right. Next up is the committee's clip, watching a game tie in 3 here at the buzzer. Let's flip on over.
Leah Boston 3. Here we go.
Okay.
I told you.
Put up!
I told you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Next up, we have No Dunks watching the home run derby. Let's see if we can get Toss's audio to work. Bear with me, folks. Well, we may run this one without audio. Yeah, just bring Toss up on a stage. He can recreate it for us.
Is this the one that's playing from Twitter?
It is playing from Twitter.
We should just drop the Twitter link in the chat.
Good call.
You have it.
I will do that now.
Technology's hard, guys.
Technology is a bit difficult. Just bear with me. I also have so many tabs open on my computer right now. It's a shame, honestly. There's the clip if you guys want to go check it out for yourself. But trust us, it's well worth the watch. And then the last clip we have here is actually a longer form replay. It's from Chasing Wins, as I mentioned. And just to call this out, they do a lot of sort of like impromptu conversation type of sessions in their room. And definitely want to encourage the rest of you playback rooms to do that. If like there's any breaking news, if there's something that you and your community just want to respond to, your playback room is definitely a great place to hop in, especially with the stage only mode being live, to just have a conversation. So let me load up that last clip. Looks like it's out of the remote here for a second. There it is. Okay, so we're just going to run a portion of the conversation Chasing Wins was having about Chris Paul becoming a Warrior.
Bro,
y'all are done. Y'all are done.
Bro, we're not going to be done because
the curse of freaking Chris Paul saddling our championship. We're totally screwed, dude.
Bro, calm down.
Hold on a second. I have a question, everyone.
Shut up, Jay. Shut your ass up, Jay. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear that. This is not cinema.
At least he won't be a Laker. At least he won't be a Laker.
I would have rather him gone to the Lakers and brought that curse with him.
Hey, give us AD.
Oh my God.
So those are the 4 nominees for the best clip for this month. So let's get a poll in chat if we can and get to voting.
Who's doing it? I'm not doing it.
Someone get a poll in? Oh, so the winners, good question, Dr. MBA. The winners will get a playback hat for their community. Leaders, I should say. I'll fire up the poll. Let me see here. Oops. That's the clip. So first we have Sixth Man Show.
6 man,
Kitty.
Infinity, no dunks, chasing wins.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right. Give you about 30 seconds. Get your votes in, folks. All right, a few more seconds to get those votes in. It's kind of close, so hurry up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close voting. And Chasing Wins is going to get the win. So congratulations to everyone that won an award today. You will get your Playback hats. We'll reach out to you in Discord to collect any information we need to send those out. Back to you, Greer, to round out community love.
All right. That's it of community love for this month. Sam, let's talk about the World Cup and U.S. Open.
I got you. So, some news for everyone. We are carrying the FIBA World Cup and the U.S. Open on Playback. You're going to find the games that are featured on ESPN, ESPN2, standard cable packages in the remote. But we will also have the capability of streaming matchups, which are on ESPN+. So while we will not be putting those in the remote, ping us in the Discord, email us, reach out to us in any of the various channels you communicate to us, and we're happy to get that game into your room. So if you're really dying to see, France versus New Zealand at 2:30 in the morning, we got you. Just put in the request. Cool. Moving it forward to the next slide. Cool. September Partner Fund is going to be the same as August. Piggybacking what Brandon said, all sessions count. Could be watching a live game. You guys could watch the FIBA World Cup, WNBA, MLB, or you guys could, just browse on YouTube, watch a classic game, screen share, just hang out. All sessions count towards the fund. And I just wanted to say, especially for our more dormant communities, ones who took the off season off, you're definitely going to want to start building that consistency, because come October, the fund is set to increase heavily. Not going to reveal the exact number, but it'll be significantly higher for the 2023-2024 NBA season to go along with all the product additions we're making, Discovery, Stream Spotlight, and some exciting other news that maybe we'll preview in the next town hall. So yeah, perfect time to come back if you haven't been hosting in the short term and continue building that consistency. Cool. I think now we'll just kick it to some Q&A, see if we got any questions in the chat.
As a matter of fact, if you want, you can even hit that little hand icon at the bottom if you want to come on stage.
That's limited.
One question about the FIBA. I think all the USA games are on ESPN2, so those are all on the schedule already. But for any of the other games, I think they're on ESPN Plus. So if you want us to add one of those and it hasn't already been added, just request it and we will put it up there.
Looks like we have Eternal from 5 Reasons Sports. Going to let you up on stage.
What's going on, crew? How you guys doing?
What's up, man?
What's going on? So a couple of questions that I had was in regard to us going live from Playback to YouTube, and just how those viewer numbers kind of affect. Are we seeing the numbers from Playback itself, or are we kind of combining, with our YouTube channel?
Was that in reference to any analytics that you're seeing about your room performance?
Yes.
Yeah, let me know if you don't have the amplitude dashboard that we're sharing, but that is going to give you all the analysis on your playback room specifically. It does have some data about kind of off-platform in terms of the traffic that you're driving to your room. It will tell you your top referral sources, but all the analytics will be focused on your playback visitors and your playback room members.
Okay. That's it. That's all I have.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, let us know. Feel free to message us after if you have any questions about your dashboard specifically or getting set up.
Oh, that's what it was. That no, actually, I'm messaging somebody else in the playback. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
We have Whole Vibe. Gonna let you up now to ask a question.
Hey, I just wanted to ask some of you guys who your favorite is for the U.S. Open and why, briefly. And then also, assuming you guys want Team USA to be in the final for FIBA, who is going to be their opponent?
Okay.
I
like this vibe.
I like it.
I'll lead off. I'll say Djokovic. I know. Very, very hot take.
Yeah, going out on a limb there, huh, Sam? let me go out on a limb too. I'll go Alcaraz.
For the FIBA World Cup, I'll say France. So I'm going with very boring milquetoast takes right now.
I want to see Tiafoe or an American make a run in the U.S. Open again and just get those New Yorkers behind them. That'll make it exciting.
Yeah, I've got Alcaraz, so I'll be sort of boring with Sam here. I want that third, Joker Alca final here.
We'll be there.
There was a question about integrating search, sharing GIFs in the chat more natively on iOS. Yeah, I think definitely we'll be working on that. We have the Giphy feature right now on desktop, and we've been kind of overdue to add that on mobile. But yeah, I think basically just getting both apps out, so Android and iOS, is like the foundation that we need to really start kind of cranking out cool features on both. So yeah, definitely over the next few months, I think that's something we'll add and look out for a bunch of new stuff on both platforms.
Can also throw questions into the chat sidebar. We'll try to read them as fast as they come and answer.
Six Man Show wants to ask a question. I'm letting them up.
Come on up. Appreciate everyone that joined. I'm actually going to jump. Later, team.
See you, Brandon.
See you.
Was someone going to come up, or are we just taking questions?
I did let them up, but
maybe they're having an issue. Oh, there they are.
Yeah, Dr. MBA, we'll definitely get the iPad stuff fixed. I don't know if we'll have a full iPad app out near term, but we know there's some issues on iPad that need to be fixed, so we'll get to those.
Do we want to answer box-to-box soccer's question about ES, or do we feel like we answered that sufficiently?
Which one is that?
He asked about, he's a soccer creator, so he asked about the ESPN Plus thing. And
yeah, we just have added ESPN Plus support recently, so if there are any events that you want to try out, feel free to request it.
Looks like a couple people were asking about like verification for creators and mods. I think it's a good call. Like we've definitely started with a pretty open system where you can set your username to whatever. But I think it would definitely make sense for us to add some kind of like more permanent identification for mods, if not like unique usernames. So that's a good suggestion. We'll definitely talk about that internally and see what we come up with.
Born Rebel asks, how do I find our room's analytics? Ping us. We're currently using a third-party service for analytics, so we can provide you a dashboard. Long-term, they'll be in-product analytics, but wait a while for that.
Yeah.
And that goes for most of your requests. You can always ping us in Discord if you have any questions or anything, or you can send us an email and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Hey, Nate, about the Elgato app. I'm not personally familiar with that, but we'll hit you up because that might be a fun thing for us to test and just kind of see what your flow is and if there's any way that we could support that.
To Brian's question about streaming the NFL next season, I would say unlikely.
NFL's they're tough. They drive a hard bargain, so we'll work on that.
More specific
I'll email Goodell again.
Mods. Yeah, I think that's something that we also want to work on, giving like different privileges to different roles, permissions, expanding roles and permissions overall as we grow and as your communities grow. All right.
Cool. Well, keep the questions coming on Discord. We're all in there and we're happy to chat anytime. So hit us up.
Appreciate everyone for coming.
Yeah, thanks everyone.
Thanks, y'all.
Thanks, Kevin,
All right.
Leon,
Thank
Greer,
you.
Brandon, Ari, everyone
Later.
putting their part together.
See ya.
Bye, guys.